Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this 2020 match between the Spartans and Sind. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Weather-wise, absolutely perfect conditions. They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in the batting lineup. Personally, I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start off with.
Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of left. On Willow.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Edwards has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Edged, unplayable. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Doesn't beat the infield. This should be close.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
Lewis shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
6 runs added in the over. Sind are 6 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No! Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Nice one.
End of the over. Sindh are 14 for none. Edwards from the north end.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Well bowled.
The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Sindh are 16 for none. Quick onto that in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Great one.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch in.
Yep. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Nice one.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Bolan, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Edge. Amazing delivery. Caught. Gone.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure. And now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. got right in behind it. 7 runs added there. Sin, 29 for 1.
Yep.
Too much room. Given, it came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. A few moves made in the field.
Yes.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Bowled him!
Yeah!
Beauty, absolute beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nice solid defensive shot.
Crawley gets off the mark.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end. It would have been a high-risk second. Not sensible.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Bowler is confident on this one. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. Not hitting a thing ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
set there, a brilliant catch.
A trudge backs the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep, yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Solid defence, very compact. 5 runs added in the over. Sims are 47 for 3. Wokes, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure. A couple on offer here.
Yes.
Edge, what a ball!
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Edged! Now then, was there a faint edge? Fantastic catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Guptill, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Big appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A few moves made in the field. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Huge edge. Loud appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Nice way to get off the mark. Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Needs a... direct hit.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Cuts that off well in the infield. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Boland, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be 1 run here for them. Strong appeal. Couldn't have played that any better.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Philip from the north end. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Sindh are 75 for 5. Quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards 3rd. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
This should be close.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Straight to the fielder. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Nice shot, runs possible. Super piece of timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Absolutely nailed it.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. A little late on that, no run scored. Howell with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Nice shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
8 runs added there. Sindh are 103 for 5. Boland, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Yep, yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Great one.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
What a great gather. 4 runs saved.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep, yep.
could be close.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Over. Sind are 114 for 5. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep. Edged. Unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Nice one.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep. They'll get at least one. That's the over. Sind are 123 for 5. Going with spin now.
Is going with the spinner.
The right armour is coming on. To bowl from the north end. Right out of the middle.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Misses everything.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Guptill didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Udana is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on.
Yeah.
Massive edge. Caught.
Yeah!
One of the easiest catches you'll see.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication. Some adjustments to the field.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
There'll be runs here.
Bowlers!
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. That stop, great catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yes! Keepers!
Huge appeal. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep!
This could be out.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Nice one!
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yes.
Massive chance.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them. 5 runs added in that over. Sin for 147 for 8. Woakes given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep. Oh, then.
There's trouble here.
Yes.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Yes, yes.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yes.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Edge, what a ball. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
And that's the end of the innings. The Spartans have been set a target of 159 runs. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Big shout.
How's that?
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
The Spartans get started with one. I'm extremely excited to see how this match progresses. Two sides that are really aggressive.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Straight to the fielder.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
8 runs added in that over. The Spartans are 8 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Russell from the south end.
Yes.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Solid defence, very compact. Edged.
Howell shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target.
No.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yes.
4 runs added in that over. The Spartans are 12 for none.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Ball is in.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair. Some adjustments to the field.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Lifted over the top, down the ground, landed just before the rope and over for 4.
Guptill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes. Keep on.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Taylor, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Good bit of timing there.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Udana, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.